Hello, Isaiah here again with the Long Event Bureau, and today we're going to do part 2 of printing on normal matte vinyl. It's just going to be a quick summary to hit some key points I kind of forgot to mention, just to kind of clarify some of the details of why I did what I did. First of all, this machine here, kidnapped from my office neighbor, is key. This is one of my big secrets. It's a paper cutter. It's one of these draw cutters. I find it's more precise than the chop cutter. You want straight lines, so it's like a regular sheet of paper. If you don't have straight lines, it won't work. And then another question I got by quite a few people, because I cut this part out, is why do I use the contact paper or book paper or whatever you want? This is clear contact paper. If you're not sure what that is, you can usually buy these in hobby shops. People often use this to protect books for school, etc. So you pull it off and then you can put a thin sheet of plastic over something you don't want to get ruined by spills of coffee and whatever. But the reason I add the contact paper over the top of the final product before I cut it is it protects the design from bleeding off the paper. This is especially important because it will bleed from the paper onto your transfer paper, and then you'll leave half the color on the transfer paper and it doesn't look good. That's the first thing I found out when I tried it. So the contact paper protects the design. It protects it so well, matter of fact, that I put it on a coffee mug, and of course you can't run it through the dishwasher, but I've hand washed it plenty of times and the design looks absolutely perfect. So contact paper to make sure that the design doesn't run and bleed. That's why it's a little bit more difficult to cut, a little bit more difficult to weed, but you need to do this. If you do not, you will not be able to transfer your design to the final product without it looking just bad. So another thing is, I am using a laser printer. I will be adding a picture of my basic laser printer, just an office printer, at the end of this video. And I don't know if it works with inkjet, but no matter what you do, you want to make the settings, play with the settings. I find that the heavy glossy paper setting on my printer works wonders, makes it perfect. It may be a matte setting for you, it may be a light glossy setting for you, I don't know. You're going to have to experiment a little bit just to make sure it prints out nice and smoothly. I do that, I have no problems. Works perfectly every time now. So that's just a quick sum up of what I missed in the first video. So make sure it's nice straight lines. Make sure you change the printer settings. Make sure you put the contact paper on. Make sure you don't cover up your registration marks. And be very creative and have fun. You have a good day. We'll see you next time.